Hey, what up guys, EJAwesomo here. Welcome back to another Lucha Underground review and analysis episode. This is the August 23rd, 2017 episode, episode 32 of Season 3. It's called the Cueto Cup. Of course, the finals of the Cueto Cup of tonight. The Lucha Underground Championship match tonight, and we also have a mask versus mask match tonight. As I get more comfortable, I'll continue. So the show starts off with a recap. This time, Puma and Pentagon's advancement to the finals, Veneno and Sexy Star, along with Mundo and Mysterio, and last week's big brawl. So the show starts off with the inside of the temple, with Slapback playing once again. The camera pans over to reveal the Cueto Cup. Striker and Vampiro welcome us, telling us that tonight the Cueto Cup will finally end, and the Lucha Underground Championship is also on the line. They then hand it over to Melissa Santos. Melissa then announces that this is a mask versus mask match, with the first competitor being announced as Veneno, whom is currently in the ring. His opponent, former Lucha Underground champion, Sexy Star. This is the second mask versus match in Lucha Underground, first defeating Superfly in the first season, I believe. The match starts with Sexy Star immediately taking control, starting with a standing dropkick and taking Veneno into the corner. Whilst Sexy Star is building its momentum, however, Joey Ryan runs out of nowhere and pulls the mask off of Veneno, revealing it to be his former stalemates, Cortez Castro. Of course, if you don't remember, Cortez Castro and Joey Ryan were both undercover cops together, but Joey Ryan betrayed the police, and Castro got taken out because of it, and then donned the mask of Veneno in order to conceal his identity. Cortez and Castro immediately goes right after Joey Ryan, taking him to the announce table, and the referee calls for the bell, declaring it a no contest. Joey Ryan, however, hits a low blow and escapes from the arena. A commercial hits, and upon its return, we are in Dario Cueto's office. Johnny Mundo enters the office alongside Benjamin Cook. He says that Mundo saved the company by taking the title from Sexy Star, and Johnny butts in and tells Dario that he does not appreciate the brawl last week, as he is a hot commodity. He threatens to leave with the Aztec gold if things don't change. Dario Cueto assures Johnny Mundo that if anybody gets involved in the match tonight, he will fire them personally. Mundo responds by asking if the Worldwide Underground are able to come to the arena, and Dario assures him that Mundo does not need the Worldwide Underground, to which Mundo finally concedes. He says that if anything causes him to lose the title tonight, he will take the title and leave Lucha Underground. Back over to the Temple Arena now. This is for the Cueto Cup. Finally, after months, weeks of action, 32 competitors, many rounds, many battles, many big matches, it's finally down to this. Introduced first is the first ever Lucha Underground champion. It is Prince Puma. He defeated Ricky Mandel, PJ Black, Dante Fox, and finally Phoenix to advance to these finals. Introduced secondly is his opponent, Pentagon DARK. He defeated Argenis, Drago, Tejano, and finally Mil Muertes to make it to this point. A commercial hits, and upon its return, the match gets underway, the two starting out by brawling with each other. Puma quickly takes the early lead with a suicide dive to the outside, throwing Pentagon back into the ring after, who quickly regains some control with a lung blower and multiple double foot stomps to the chest. Now back on their feet, however, the two continue to trade blows, and the match stays at a quick pace in the early showings, finally slowing down after Puma hits a super kick and then followed up by a crane kick to Pentagon. It then quickly goes back to chain wrestling before hitting each other with some high-risk maneuvers. A few minutes later, however, after some more quick chain wrestling, Puma hits the signature double suplex chain, which gets him a 2 count. Puma then goes to the top rope and misses a Phoenix Splash, which is then followed up by some clean reversals from each other before Pentagon hits a Pentagon driver for a 2 count. Both men now back to the feet. Pentagon hits Puma with a super kick, followed by a Mexican Destroyer. Then Puma rolls out to the outside, strikes Pentagon inside of the ring a couple of times, and then hits a springboard Mexican Destroyer of his own back into the ring, and they lay flat on their back into a 9 count for both men. both back up once again. They trade blows before Puma spits in Pentagon's face, which pisses him off, and he picks him up for a package power driver, which gets reversed. Now moving over to the top rope, Puma ends up hitting a huge Frankensteiner. He then goes to the top rope and hits the 630 splash for the 1, 2, 3, and winning the Cueto Cup. Vampiro then enters the ring and raises Puma's hand. After months and months of action, Prince Puma wins in the finals of the Cueto Cup, winning both the trophy and the main event spot of Ultima Lucha 12. The commercial hits, and upon its return, Dario Cueto is in the ring. He's alongside Prince Puma, of course. He congratulates Prince Puma on winning the first ever Cueto Cup and says that at Ultima Lucha 12, it will be Prince Puma versus either Mundo or Mysterio. And before anything else can get said, Dario Cueto says he doesn't want to wait any longer and calls both men out to the ring. The next match is coming up right next. Puma exits the ring and leaves the arena. The bell rings and Melissa Santos announces the next match, which is for the Lucha Underground Championship. Introduced first, the Lucha Libre legend himself, it is Rey Mysterio Jr. His opponent, the Lucha Underground champion, Johnny Mundo. He's held the Lucha Underground Championship for a few months now, after defeating Sexy Star after she won it in Aztec Warfare 3. Another commercial hits, the final commercial I believe, and upon its return we are back inside of the ring and the match gets underway. Immediately the two meet each other inside of the middle of the ring and begin to trade blows. Mysterio takes the early control, sending Mundo out of the ring, then picking him up and throwing him into the back barricade. He then throws him back into the ring and hits a springboard crossbody onto the champion. Johnny then takes back some control, hitting Mysterio with a big gut busting from the top rope. He then puts Mysterio into a sleeper hold. He then escapes the hold before landing a nice pin combination for a 2 count. Johnny Mundo hits a disaster kick after a thumb to the eye for a 2 count. He then also hits Mysterio with his big running knee strike before putting Mysterio into a camel clutch-like maneuver. Mysterio also escapes this and then starts to run the ropes, but gets reversed by Mundo and thus slides right under the ring and out onto the hard concrete floor. Johnny Mundo then misses a corkscrew to the outside before Mysterio hits one of his iconic Hurricane Ranas, before entering the ring and leaping over the ropes, hitting him with another Hurricane Rana. Back into the ring now, however, Johnny Mundo catches Mysterio with a super kick for a 2 count. After another few minutes of Johnny Mundo being in control, he attempts to remove Rey Mysterio's mask, ripping it severely, which is of course a very huge sign of disrespect in Mexican wrestling. Rey Mysterio then takes back control after a sunset flip pile driver and picks Mundo back off the mat, locking in a Black Widow submission hold onto Johnny Mundo before Mundo takes him off but gets quickly caught in the 619 position. Mundo quickly moves out of the way, however, and hits Mysterio with a helicopter backbreaker before going for the end of the world, but gets caught by Mysterio, who hits a split-legged moonsault, which gets a 2. When Johnny Mundo barely just gets his hand on the rope. This, of course, frustrates Rey Mysterio, and Johnny Mundo rolls out of the ring. He gets met by Mysterio, however, who leaps to the outside off of the top rope, before throwing him back into the ring. After some sick reversals, Mysterio hits a big DDT out of nowhere for a 2 count. Mysterio then throws Mundo into Marty Elias to try and set up the 619, to which Johnny Mundo capitalizes by kicking Mysterio below the belt. Mundo then hits a gut check to the back, a back check I suppose, before leaving the ring and grabbing the Lucha Underground Championship. Entering the ring, he sets up to hit Rey Mysterio, but Rey's son Dominic stops him before taking Mundo down. Security enter the ring, but Dominic escapes the arena. Rey then hits the 619, followed by the splash, but before Rey Mysterio can get the win, and the referee can make the 3 count, Dario Cueto pulls the referee out of the ring. Dario then goes face to face with Mysterio before striking him. Rey then strikes back and hits Dario Cueto with a 619. Re-entering the ring, however, Johnny Mundo hits Rey Mysterio with the belt, followed by the end of the world for the 3 count. The winner and still Lucha Underground champion, Johnny Mundo. The main event for Ultima Lucha 12 is set. Johnny Mundo will defend the Lucha Underground Championship against Prince Puma. This also set up for some other matches. for Ultimate Lucha Tres, presumably Joey Ryan facing off against Cortez Castro. Potentially Matanza Cueto facing off against Rey Mysterio, after Dario, of course, screwing Mysterio out of the championship. But yeah, it was a good show. A very, very good show, as Lucha Underground always is. Match of the night for me was Rey Mysterio versus Johnny Mundo. However, Prince Puma and Pentagon DARK delivered very, very well, just as expected. I'm absolutely looking forward to next week to see the fallout of these events, and the week after, and Ultima Lucha Tres is looming. We have a few matches announced now. We have, of course, Johnny Mundo facing off against Prince Puma for the Lucha Underground Championship. We should be having Katrina facing off against Eva Lise. It's looking like Mil Martes might be facing off against Cage. Matanza Cueto potentially facing off with Mysterio, perhaps Dragon Azteca Jr. What else is there? Joey Ryan facing off against Cortez Castro. Of course, the Trios Championship potentially will be on the line with the good old the reptilian crew facing off against someone. Not really sure yet. Perhaps the Worldwide Underground. Perhaps the Rabbit Tribe. Perhaps the whole new team. I know there's spoilers out there for everything already. I personally don't look at them. I don't know anything about what's going to be happening next week. What's going to be happening at Ultima Lucha Tres. All I can say is I'm very, very much looking forward to it. That kind of wraps up this video, and before I say my thank yous, I just want to thank you guys. Before I say my thank you, I want to thank you, yeah. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, even if it's just 5 people, even if it's just 10 people, I don't really care. I like expressing my love for professional wrestling. I like talking about what makes me happy, and, you know, if I can provide some good content thanks to it, then I'm very, very happy to do so. Again, I want to apologize for my shitty mic quality. My laptop's microphone has broken, so I'm currently just having to record using my cell phone. I have bought a microphone online though, and hopefully that should be coming soon. It's just like a little clip-on mic. Hopefully that will arrive soon, and then I'll be able to make better quality videos. I'd very much like that. Until then, I will see you guys next week for the next episode of Lucha Underground. Of course, Lucha Underground is going to be finishing up soon. After that, one idea I have in mind is doing every NXT special, from NXT Arrival to the most recent NXT Brooklyn 3. So I may be doing that. I'm not too sure yet. It'll be a lot of work, but it'll be fun, I presume. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, if you think I did well, please leave some feedback in the comment section. Hit that like button. Potentially subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. It's completely up to you. So I'm not good at talking, but I love wrestling. I love talking about it. I love video games. I want to play them. I want to talk about them. And yeah. If you didn't like this video, if you think I could do some things better, maybe hit that dislike button, leave some criticism in the comments, because I want to hear it, I want to get better, I want to have some feedback. Regardless, I thank you for watching this video, I thank you for sticking around until the end if you did. If not, then I'm just talking to no one. But hey, thanks a lot, and I guess I will see you guys next week. Around now-ish, I presume, there should be my subscription button here. Press that to subscribe. There should be whatever video suits you better according to YouTube, and down here should be the Elway Network, where you can go to their YouTube channel to see all the content from Lucha Underground. Well, not all the content, but highlights and of course other things from Elway Network. Again, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you guys later. Having a great time recording this and watching Lucha Underground. Have a wonderful day.